Welcome back to Dark Heresy.
Captain Crunch.
Alright, so everybody put Flint on a line, and that's where we left off.
Yep.
Flint hooked himself to a line, and everyone's just kind of staring at each other.
Good.
Alright. So I look at Blank and Joanna. You two lower me in. You know the signals.
They can't see you. You're looking at the two people who can't see you.
In the dark.
We can still hear him.
Yeah.
He said you too, though. What am I doing?
Yeah. You
Blank.
too.
Lower me in. You know your signs. Mercury, keep watch.
You know, before we start this, could we have Mercury hold the rope with me?
Joanna can't see in the dark. And
I can watch and hold the rope at the same time. I just can't shoot and hold the rope at the same time.
Fair enough. Okay. Trade it up. Just get me down and back up in one piece.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Alright.
what's Joanna doing?
Nothing?
I'll just be a third hand on it or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Preferably your left hand, please.
Alright.
You mean my right hand? My right
No.
full hand? Yeah, the hand that has all 5 fingers.
Anyways,
Sure. That one. That one.
you all grab the rope, and Flint, you stand in front of the door.
Alright. Lower me in.
Flint falls forward and hits the steel door.
Oh. Right. That.
What?
No one's holding the door open.
I'll hold the damn door open.
Okay.
Alright.
The hatch doesn't go far enough back that it stays open? Oh.
Oh well.
It wouldn't
That
matter because
might-
you closed it last time anyways, so
Yeah.
it would still be closed.
Oh.
It was a good break.
I guess so. Anyways, Joanna gets behind the hatch, pulls the hatch with all of the strength in her right hand, and everyone starts lowering Flint down into the depths of darkness.
Alright, guys.
Flint, would you like to roll perception?
I definitely would. You know what else I'd like to do?
What would you like to do?
Get a modifier. Positive one.
Would you like to get a modifier?
Positive one.
I'm positive that you don't get a modifier. Roll perception.
Alright, cool. We're doing this. Oh, I don't see anything.
All you can see are a few walls fairly close to you, and the floor below you, getting slowly closer.
Alright.
You're just gonna let them lower you down at the bottom?
Yep.
Alright. They lower you down at the bottom.
With the rope still attached to me, I take my rifle out, or my las gun out.
Okay.
I'm kind of just scanning around to see if anything's down there.
Would you like to roll perception?
I would.
Alright.
Motherfucker!
Well, you don't see anything around. You see, there's a ladder to the side. That's
Okay,
kinda cool.
I approach the ladder cautiously.
The ladder does nothing.
I sling my rifle back over my back and grab the ladder.
The ladder does nothing.
And I put it up against the wall so they can climb down.
You telescope. It's a telescoping ladder, so you extend it and set it there, so they can get down. Mercury, you see the ladder, and you can all hear the gentle cling as the ladder makes contact with the inside of the vent. Mercury, you see the ladder. You see all this happen.
Okay. So the ladder is up into the vent.
Mm-hmm.
Can we move the hatch so that we don't have to hold it open?
He asks Joanna.
Well, I mean, I can see
Is
it.
is
right?
that possible?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think Joanna would know. I think Joanna would have to try. I'm saying from what I
Exactly.
can see.
From what you can see, it doesn't look like it does that.
Okay. So they all heard it, but they didn't see it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I forget. Are we still being quiet at this point?
That's
I
up
don't
to
even
you,
know
I guess.
anymore, man.
Okay. I guess I whispered to Slate and Joanna. All right. You put a ladder up here. I'll guide your hands to where the ladder is, and you two climb down first, and I'll follow down last.
Yeah, okay. I'll go first.
I'm looking up to see who's coming down, and the second I see the first body within like reasonable soft voice range,
Well,
I tell them,
it's... Hold on. We're not there yet.
okay,
Hold on.
okay.
So, Joanna, you're going to go down first?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, well, you... I guess slowly let go of the... vent, and it seals shut and knocks the ladder out.
So there's no way I can push it so it's not going to seal shut?
No.
Shit. How heavy is the vent?
Extremely. You're
That's gonna
barely
be a
able to
problem.
hold it open.
Do we have anything that'd be able to prop that open, guys?
And as the ladder's falling, I quickly grab it so it doesn't
Yeah.
clang on the floor.
I guess I'll
Softly
turn
curse under my voice.
I'll turn to Merc and go, do you think we can break it off?
Would that be
Be an
like a
evaluate.
perception? It would be an evaluate.
It'd be noisy as all hell, though.
Would.
How thick is it? Because you said it's pretty thick, right? Because it takes
like
all of
it's-
his strength just to hold it open.
It's basically a meter of steel block. Like,
Yeah.
it's fucking thick.
Yeah. Well, a meter thick, or are you saying a meter of, like meter by meter of thick?
No, it's like a square meter of very thick.
Okay.
Steel.
Shit.
What about the hinges, though?
The hinges are also
Okay.
like
Yeah. There's no way.
Obvious. thick steel that, yeah. It would take quite a lot of effort to break it open. Though, you have to roll evaluate to know if you would have that.
Don't know if we would have what.
Anyways, roll evaluate.
Why would I?
Roll
Okay.
evaluate, because I told you to.
Fuck you.
Yeah, you think you could probably break it open. You'd have to use like a grenade or something, but you could do it.
Sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah. There's no way we're breaking this thing off without some serious effort. It could be done, but we're not doing it.
Also, the problem is if we all are able to make it out, the vent is going to seal shut behind us, and I don't know if we're going to be able to get back through from the other side. So the big problem is finding a way out.
Well, one of us stays, or we break the damn thing off. Or thirdly, we find a way out.
Well, how do you suggest breaking it off?
Well, we don't have anywhere you're doing it quietly, so...
Yeah.
Does anyone have anything they're carrying on their person that could keep this open?
Well, the only thing I have are bullets, and jamming those in
No.
the friggin'
Yeah, that's
thing
all I've
aren't
got
gonna
are
work.
bullets.
I have a charge pack and some ration packs.
Yeah, we
And
should
that's
probably
about it.
put on the ration packs. And there's no way to. And there's no way to let the vent close without it knocking the ladder away.
No, it would end up pushing the ladder down and away. No matter what
Well,
you did.
shit. You know, if one person went down, we could set up a rappel line somehow.
How far down? Oh, you know what? Can I quietly whisper down to? Oh wow, Flint. There we go. I kept wanting to call him Garble. Can I whisper down to Flint, and loud enough that he can hear me, but not loud enough that I'm fucking shouting into the hallways?
Okay.
Well, I was asking, but I guess yes. So I've already forgotten what I wanted to ask him.
Alright, good.
Oh yeah, about how far down was it?
10 meters. Or
10 meters.
10 meters.
Do I want to get myself killed?
What the fuck is taking so long?
Problems.
Are you
That's what's
asking me,
taking
or-
so long.
Yeah, I'm just...
Well, I meant, is Flint asking up?
Yes.
Okay. We can't keep this open and climb down the ladder at the same time. Either one of us stays up here, or we need to find something to jam it open.
Richard, from my memory, does it push down to open it or pull up to open it?
you have to pull it off of the floor. Upward.
Oh, okay.
Do we think we'd be able to, like, get some sort of rope harness around it and tie it to something to keep it from falling? You know, like, tie the rope to one end of the vent and then tie the other end to something so it'll hold it open.
Right.
Yeah, that would probably work.
Does anyone else have rope other than Flint?
Nope.
I have
Flint,
nothing.
Flint, we're gonna need your rope.
Well, here's the question. Do we even know this vent's gonna let us back out? Because if not, I'd kind of like to keep the grapnel.
Well, the thing is the rest of us aren't all going to be able to get out, because when the last person goes to climb down the ladder, the vent is going to close and knock the ladder away.
Well, we can put the ladder back up, but it won't stay up while that's closed.
Or is there still the fact that
Well, when the last person goes down, the force of it coming down will knock the ladder away. And anyone
Yes.
on the ladder,
yes,
fucked.
yes,
It's not so much putting the ladder back up afterwards, it's letting that last guy get down without dying.
Well, for being loud, I'll speak out of the hole and go, Flint, do you think you could find something to prop the hole or prop the lid open?
Wait, how long is the rope?
100, I
You're,
think it's 100
not-
meters.
Not Flint's, but Flint's.
Slate
It
has
doesn't have
rope.
a rope.
Oh, who did we just say had rope?
Flint
Me.
has
Flint.
rope.
The
Oh,
grapnel.
We could do that, or, you know, be sort of slightly suicidal, find something to loop the rope through on the outside and get a rappel line going on. So that way when the vent closed, one of us would basically be dangling there as the other guys lowered him down.
Drex just stares at you all.
You have any better ideas, Drex?
I could hold it open for you, I guess, and then when you guys go down, I'll just leave.
Well, when I really didn't get to respond to Blank. When Blank yelled down to me that if I can find something to prop it open, I said stand by,
Okay.
and I'm now exploring the immediate area.
Alright.
Perception?
Roll perception.
Figured as much.
Nope. You don't
Motherfucker.
see anything. There's a lot of plascrete and steel beams, but nothing that you think you could like wrestle free. Like, it's all just pretty much just flat walls, or some of the walls are broken, but you don't think you could get any of the major support beams out.
Well, I'll go.
You know what? You know what? It's worth it. I'm gonna fate point it. Nice.
Very nice.
You go and you find you get into a room and you find a fairly decently thick steel beam. You're not entirely sure if it would be able to hold the weight of it, but it's the only thing you think might be able to in your immediate area.
Okay. Well, I grab it and climb up the ladder just enough to where Merc can see me, and hold it,
Okay.
and be like, "Do you think this will work?"
I'm sorry, you said it was like a small steel girder or beam?
It's a small steel beam.
If
How big?
if it's long enough to go over the hole, it definitely could work.
It's probably about 2 feet.
2
Okay.
feet wide?
Across, yeah.
Well, I climb up far enough and push it up for someone to grab it,
Mm-hmm.
Alright, seeing as I'm the only one who can see it, I grab it and pull it up. But
and then I climb back down and go back to guarding the area.
I say we put it over the hole, and put the lid down gently just to see if the beam will support the weight.
where do you suggest we put it? Because it's not going to... The hole... Actually, how big is the hole? Because you said that the vent was like
It's a
3
square
meters,
meter.
but it's a square meter?
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
In that
So the only
ca-
thing we would be able to do is put it over a corner, or, as we're lowering it, we could have it so that it props up like that and pushes against the edge, but I don't know how well that'll hold, and if at any point in time it pops off.
let's try the corner first. That seems like the safest right now.
It doesn't really matter, because, I mean, over the corner, it's still only like that much space, and it's still going to clip the ladder, right?
It would clip the ladder, but it would still be like enough to keep the ladder on.
Oh, okay.
Like, it wouldn't knock the ladder away.
That's the important part.
Alright, well, let's see if we can do that.
See if the beam will support the weight when we close the vent.
Alright, so I go ahead and position it, and tell them to slowly lower the hatch.
You slowly lower the hatch, and the beam, it creaks and groans, but it seems to be holding.
So let's not do this too many times. Let's only close it one more time, and that's when the last person goes down.
Okay.
And considering you're the only one that can actually see in the dark right now,
I'm the
Merc, it
only
might
one-
be best if
I'm
you
volunteering
down
to go last.
Okay. In that case, I will make my way down if you're willing to guide me to the ladder, please.
Yes.
So I don't
So.
want to fall. That'd be bad.
Slate, will you help me lift it back up again?
Sure. I'll grab the
Okay.
side of it.
So Slate and I lift it, and once he's holding it, I let him know. I'm going to take one hand off just to position her hand on the ladder. So I do that, take her hand, put it on the ladder so she knows where it is, and then go back to holding the thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll climb down the ladder.
Okay. So you're just gonna keep doing this, basically?
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So, Slate goes down the ladder as well, and then Drex stares at Mercury and questions, how do you intend to get down the ladder and put the thing on there before the door closes?
I'm gonna wing it.
Alright, and she gets on the ladder and heads down.
Thought it was a brace, so it couldn't close.
Well,
They're
it'll.
using it as just a corner, and it's not like you can
Yeah.
fit through that
Yeah.
while it's closed.
How far open can I get it?
If you're gonna do the corner thing,
Well, no, how far open can I get it? Like, period, before doing the corner thing.
like 60 degrees.
Okay.
Well, get on the ladder and then slowly lower it
You,
down.
he's saying that thing is incredibly heavy. It's a meter by meter and about that thick of like
Ew.
solid steel.
Okay. We didn't think this through enough.
You guys didn't think this through. So,
Okay, man, with the plan, go ahead and do it.
alright. So, with it as far open as I can get it, I'm sitting with my legs dangling over the edge and holding it open as high as it
Oh.
can go.
Before you do that, I yell back up, Merc, drop my line first.
Oh. Okay, so I get back up off of there, holding it open, set the bar down to hold it in place, untie his line, and drop it down to him.
Okay.
Then get back into that same position I was in.
Good.
Did not want to lose my grapnel.
Yeah. I put the piece of metal over the corner so that it'll hold it, hopefully well enough.
Mm-hmm.
And I jump down and try and grab onto the ladder before the thing falls on me.
So you're just gonna let it slam shut and
Yeah.
somebody
We
picks it?
didn't test the beam for that.
Good. Alright, so you jump down and catch the ladder just in time to hear the amazingly joyous sound of steel snapping.
Fuck.
Flint struggles to hold the ladder steady as it begins to teeter, being pushed away from the now flush sealed vent.
God damn
Okay.
it.
What would you like to do, Mercury?
We didn't test it for that.
How far up off the ground am I?
10 meters.
Still 10 meters?
Yeah.
Okay. So the ladder's coming down?
Ladder is teetering to fall, yes.
Are we still focusing on Mercury?
We are right now, yeah.
Okay.
He's kind of in
So-
peril right now.
Well,
I'm gonna-
I mean, I could do some
No,
stuff.
we're gonna go for everybody in turn. We're starting with Mercury.
Okay. Well,
Gotcha.
everyone is already down, right?
Yeah, everyone else is already
Yeah.
off the ladder. It's just you.
Okay. Just making sure. Because I was afraid when you said we're going to go in turn, I thought you meant like everyone else is still on the ladder. Like, way to go, Mercury, you didn't wait
We're
long
waiting
enough.
for you, man.
No, everyone's down. It's just you on the ladder.
Okay, but the ladder is still up. It's just doing this, right?
Well, the ladder is like beginning to fall. It's not like
So,
Yeah.
I, holding on like this, let go and drop, like, instead of climbing down, I'm dropping as much but as little as I can at a time.
So you're just gonna start trying to drop rungs.
Yes.
Okay. Flint, what are you gonna try and do?
I'm yelling, hands, hands, now, help.
I imagine I would have stayed close, so I'll go over and help him keep the ladder steady.
Slate?
Would I narratively be allowed to use my float to help him? Because generally, float is I can only focus myself for that.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Yeah. No, if you floated, you'd be floating yourself to try and help him. Like, you can't apply float to him separately.
Alright, so as it's going down, I'd like to just shout, move or scatter.
Okay.
I guess I'm going to scatter it then.
How am I feeling about pushing that ladder back to being stable?
It's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna happen?
He dropped down one, and then the ladder just kind of, like, shifted with his weight dropping down on it while it's falling.
Oh, good.
You don't think you're gonna be able to get it back up?
Move, Flint.
Okay, I move.
Move, Flint. Get out
Get
the
out
way.
the way.
How high up am I at this point?
8 meters.
Okay. I'm gonna
What would
continue
you
doing
like
that.
to do?
I'm gonna just continue doing that until you tell me like ladder's
Well,
going down.
No,
Then
you're now in. You're basically in free fall.
I'm in free fall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because no one's holding up the ladder. The ladder is just falling.
I'm gonna make an agility test. Are there any modifiers?
Do you have catfall?
I do.
Okay.
I fucking anticipated this.
I saw this shit coming. Read to me what catfall does really quick while I'm looking at
I may test agility as a free action. On a success, for every degree of success, I reduce the distance fallen by a number of meters equal to my agility bonus.
Nice. I'm gonna try and find some socks. My feet are really cold.
All right, roll it. Straight
Okay.
test then. Woo!
All right.
Nice.
So you lower your drop down
I
to
lower
4
it
meters.
by like 20 meters.
Wait, what?
On a success, and for every degree of success, reduce distance fallen by a number of meters equal to my agility bonus. My agility bonus is 5. That's 4 degrees of success. I reduce the damage fallen, or the damage from the distance fallen by 20.
I feel like that's kind of absurd. But all right, you land on the ground.
All right.
Just know that
Like
I might be changing that.
I
'cause
figured you would.
that seems
However,
physically impossible.
for the sake of this one, I had a plan. Didn't want to spend all day in the vent.
Good job, Mercury.
Thanks.
That was a beautiful
yeah.
fall.
Thanks, bro.
You slam into the ground, but it deals no damage to you.
I also just nearly died like 2 days ago, so I was prepared to take that damage.
Yeah.
I was prepared for the 17 damage to my kneecaps.
So good.
That was that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm happy you're okay. But that snapping sound was the beam, wasn't it?
That snapping sound what?
That snapping sound was the metal beam, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Fuck.
Fuck indeed, sir. Or madam.
Look, we all made it down here, and we're all in one piece.
Hooray.
Yeah, may as well keep pushing forward. Hopefully, get back into sunlight. So I can fucking see.
Does nobody in this party have a glow lamp?
I do.
I mean, I have no reason to carry one, so...
It's just hitting me that we didn't stock for this.
I did.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck you
Yeah,
guys are talking about.
Everything's in my backpack. Good.
I have something that can help in situations like this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What do you have?
I'll dig into the warp and see what happens.
Greater demon appears to light your
Yeah, I
way.
know.
Can't wait
No.
for that.
We're good.
Can't wait for him to kill us trying to produce a little bit of light.
So
You
I just
cast
used
flare.
torch.
You
Yeah.
said summon a meteor.
Overbleed doesn't affect it because I didn't get it. But it's able to...
It's basically a glow
equivalent
lamp
to a
in
glow
your
lamp,
hand.
yeah.
He
Oh,
lights
good.
a small flame in his hand. Drex is a bit horrified by this.
Right. We haven't told her shit.
Do I need to whip around and just backhand Slate?
Oh, would you stop beating up Slate? There's no audience anymore.
Except Drex, who just saw that and is a bit
Except
horrified.
Drex, but
Yeah, except
She's-
Drex, who hates Psychers as much as she hates the Rankin Empire.
I don't.
I
I
feel
feel
like-
like backhanding him wouldn't be good enough for this situation.
It would make me feel better.
Just kind of... I'm still looking forward, like down my rifle, but
Okay.
just kind of talking back to Drex. Be like, well, that's one way to find out. At least he's sanctioned.
Yes, yes, he is.
I would like
What's
to chime in.
sanctioned?
I don't know what that means.
Sanction basically means the emperor himself has sanctioned his existence.
How could the Emperor have sanctioned his existence?
Right. So, shorthand, can we just explain the whole trip thing to her?
Okay. She seems incredibly wary of your story, but is slightly calmer now.